Hello and welcome to another video. The boiler we're looking at today is again a 30i ERP, and the fault it has is a H09 fault, which means that the boiler is overheating and either the pump of the boiler or the circuit board of the boiler is faulty, causing this overheat problem. So to test the pump, we'll remove the pump's plug, attach the multimeter, put the multimeter onto volts AC, and then we will see if it's getting 240 or somewhere around 240 volts. In this case, it's only got 3.3 volts coming to it. So that means the circuit board's not sending power to it. So we'll change the circuit board. We've turned the power supply off. We've removed the fuse, or we've opened the fuse compartment and checked that the fuse is a 3M. So this is the control unit. So you can't replace just the PCB on this. You will need to replace the whole control unit or the fascia of the boiler. And I'll show you how to do that. Firstly, to remove the 240 volts connections, the cable connected to the boiler will open the compartment where the cables sit. These two latches which enclose the cables will undo these latches, will open the compartment where the cables sit, will remove the two plugs, in this case the mains and the switch live for the hot water and heating. Will remove the two plugs. As you can see on the screen, they've been removed from the PCB. And then looking at the hinges, or which hold the hinges off the front unit, will remove these two hinge locks, the left and the right ones. And as you can see on the table, we've removed the two screws and the hinges, or the hinges locks we've removed and put on the table. Next, what we'll do, or before that, you can see where the hinges have now been removed, so there's nothing in the place. This is the other one. This is the left one which have been removed. Next, we're going to remove the high and low voltage harnesses at the front of this control unit. We've again opened up the compartment. We've removed the high voltage and the low voltage harness, as you could see in the picture, which one is the high voltage, which one is the low voltage. After that, we will remove the duct which holds the harness, and there's a clip which we've removed after removing one little screw and a little clip. As you can see in the picture, this screw and the little clip holds the duct in place. After that, we have removed the whole front unit after removing the pressure gauge as well. As you can see, the control unit is now lying on the floor. This is the part number for the new control unit, ending 070. The new unit is in our hands in front of us. New unit has gone into the boiler, and we've put it in before we put in the hinge locks as we removed earlier. So this is the left one which has gone in, the screw's gone into its place, as well as the right one. Then we have connected all the cables, low voltage, high voltage harness, the connectors, the pressure gauge, and the duct for the harnesses. So one thing to remember, a few things you will need to remove from the old control unit. If you've got a programmer at the front, a Worcester programmer, you need to remove and transfer it. Don't forget to transfer this to the new unit. In this case, we don't have a programmer. We won't be transferring anything from the old to the new. But one thing we will transfer is the cold plug, because often we forget. If you forget, the boiler will come up with a fault code. So this is the old one. You just hinge it out with the help of a small screwdriver. It just simply comes out. This is the empty compartment on the new one. The cold plug has gone into the unit, and we have pushed it into its place. Then another thing you need to remove from the old one is the retaining screw, top left hand corner of the unit. You remove the screw from the old unit. So you can see the screw, I've removed it, and I've now put it in to the new control unit, top left hand corner. With this only, you can put the control unit back into its place. After this, everything is connected up. We've turned the power on, we've put the fuse in, and as you can see, there is no H09 on the display. We've tested it into the chimney sweep mode, the max, the minimum chimney sweep mode we tested. Then we've tested the hot water as well as the heating. The boiler's working fine, not a problem at all. So this is what you do in a H09 fault. It can either be the pump. If you got power to the pump and the pump won't run, it means the pump's faulty. And if you've got no power to the pump, then the PCB or the harness is faulty. But in this case, it was the PCB. Another reason I jumped onto the PCB in this case is that the customer advised that another engineer came out a few weeks ago and he had changed the pump, and it worked for a little while, but then it stopped again. So that means it may have been the pump as well, but the PCB was faulty too, which was not probably giving the correct voltage to the pump. Hence, we've replaced the PCB, and the customer's now got a new pump and the PC itself. So there should be no more 809. So this is how we deal with this problem. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to my channel, share the video, like the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you get notified on any new videos which I upload. So until the next time, I will see you in the next one.